most of my U of I experience was kind of a parallel path of what was happening in the classroom and what was happening in my extracurriculars. And I think both early on in my freshman and sophomore year gave me an idea of every possible field within advertising, because there's strategic planning, there's art direction, copywriting, media planning, account management, so many things that at a lot of places you might not even be exposed to those disciplines until your junior or senior year. So I was able to explore what was out there, and then once I found what I liked, I was able to run with it. Sometimes people need to get a master's degree before they do what I'm currently doing, and at U of I, it's something you can come out after 4 years and do.
Our classes really stress the critical thinking component. The idea there is that you should be flexible upon graduation, because even though I could say, oh, you should understand how you might be able to leverage Snapchat. Will that matter when they graduate? Maybe, maybe not. We do want them to be able to think about whatever it is that is big right then. Really, our push throughout our courses is how can you think flexibly?
I would say the single most important thing I did in my time at U of I was join the American Advertising Federation during the first month of my freshman year. It's nice because it almost becomes, like each committee almost becomes like a little family, and it's sort of natural the way it happens because everyone has really similar interests and really similar levels of passion for advertising.
We have the biggest club in the country, and in fact we win multiple awards every year. Our students do. In fact, they just had to limit one of the awards because too many of our students from here were winning it.
So one of the classes I really like is called content creation. You go through the whole process of creating an idea. You have to do research on your consumers, on the brand. You have to learn how the consumer thinks, but that's not the only thing. You get to actually put that into strategy, and you have to execute the idea.
We were given a local Champaign client. It was interesting because we sort of from start to finish met the client, talked through what her needs were as a small business owner, and worked to develop a marketing plan and actually create ads for her. I think, the main reason I was able to get jobs and internships were actually because usually I would bring to an interview a physical copy of a plans book from group projects and projects I did in activities outside of the college, because people who are interviewing you at ad agencies, they want to see you point to exactly what you did and talk through it instead of just throwing out like vague words like, oh yeah, I made print ads. It's like, let's see those print ads.